I was talking about it in the previous episode, but I was talking about this. I was talking about. Well, I wasn't talking about this. I was talking about the fact that Ministry of Foreign Affairs have basically um, started issuing a lot more passports than it's been doing in previous years. This time around, it's talking about. I'm not even sure how to call this. I mean, it is foreign passport, but so there's this concept of it is like this in Russia, I think, still, which is something insane. I think it was like this in Soviets as well. You have your own passport of Russian Federation, but this is not the passport that you travel with. For traveling, you need what is called Zagran passport or foreign passport. So it's a separate document, basically. I'm in Belarus, so we have just one passport inside the country and to travel abroad. I think like most countries have just one passport, but there is this concept of Zagran passport, foreign passport, that you need to have if you want to get out of the country of Russia. There is, and apparently, which is really interesting, that in the first half of 2022, Russians have gotten 2.5 million of those passports, which is 40, almost 50% more than the same period in 2021, and 3 times more than in 2019. The same amount of time, the same half year. 3 times more than in 2019. Obviously, 2020 was like borders with a lot of countries were closed, and 2021 also still a lot of Europe was closed, so on and so forth. So like before before pandemic 2019, the comparing it with 2019, and thus it is 3 times more than in 2019, which is really interesting because apparently people, a lot, it's like 2 million people, 2.5 million people are thinking that if they need to like run away from this country, they better have the fucking passport so at least they can do it. That's a lot. That's really quite a lot. I'm like there've been there've been like estimations that about like 70 100k of people, of IT specialists anyway, like 50k, or let's just talk like lower estimates, 50k of IT specialists left the country in the first month of war, which probably would be like March. Yeah, would be March. Then most likely in April, even up to 70k might have went out of the country. Um, in May though, like the premier of is it just called premier? Prime Minister, sorry. Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin said that 85% of IT specialists return back. I am not really sure about this. I feel like this is bullshit. I mean, I feel like it should be bullshit. I don't think so. But basically, yeah, people are expecting up to 2 million people to leave Russia um, for basically forever since the invasion, and 6 months now, and in the upcoming months as well. So apparently, this 2.5 million of foreign passports is good, or quite a good indication at least, of how many people want to or think about just live in this country. And once again, these are most kind of well, these are gonna be these kind of more educated people with perhaps skills that can be quite easily translated, like IT specialists, or maybe like engineers, high quality engineers, so on and so forth, like maybe high quality doctors, people like that. They're leaving the country. Basically the best brains are leaving the country, or one of the better brains leaving the country, which will lead to quite a downfall in the years to come, obviously. Because if your best specialists are leaving the country, who's going to be creating new things in the country? Who's going to be building new factories, new jobs? Who's gonna be like the businessmen who, not just oligarchs who are connected to Kremlin, but just businessmen who are gonna be creating things in Russia? And the answer is unknown, really, or actually no one probably. That's just the reality that will await Russia in 3, 5, 10 years. And yeah, it's gonna be regular simple people who, yeah, who wanted to do nothing with the war politics, so on and so forth. But they will probably feel the consequences of the actions of Putin and all his fucking cronies. Yeah. All right.